Yo, 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 what's good? It's your guy Ken Bailey with the Neapoltan Ice Cream Experience. I got my guy here with me today, my guy Chris Wolf.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got him in here joining us, y'all, and we're gonna talk through his spot and his day to day, and see if we can elaborate a little bit more on some tips and some ideas for anybody out here that don't know what they want to do,
Right.
in regards to passions or jobs or daily life, career paths, the whole
side
nine.
hustles, family businesses.
That part.
Yeah,
So yeah, man,
if
if you don't mind, man, tell them a little bit about how we met, man, and our angle. It's kind of a crazy situation, to be honest.
Yeah, that's my neighbor for a long period of time, man. My neighbor, the only guy I genuinely bonded with throughout the whole community. So, we just locked in once we realized we shared similarities in something we do. We had a lot of activity, playing sports and stuff like that. We had similarities in, so we locked in from that standpoint, and also from the business mind. And I know he really locked in with me when he seen where my mind was at, and realized oh, you and your dad got a shop and stuff like that. You paint cars and stuff, because a lot of times when you meet guys, you might want to build a repertoire with them, but when they ain't got going on, the best thing for you to do is keep at bay. Stay at bay and not even develop a relationship. But when you feel like you can grow with somebody, you feel like a bond is there, you feel like it can be teaching and that person can be helpful towards you, it's nothing wrong with building a relationship, and that's how it started. We started off just having one or two things in common, and it grew to be multiple things, and that started our friendship.
Facts. And kind of crazy situation, man, because I remember the day I was just like, man, neighbor, he seemed like he a chill guy, and I remember I was just in my head, I was like, man, I ain't finna really reach out to a lot of people, this Jackson, Mississippi, I really don't know how it is out here, so that was my first time living in the area, and so, crazy situation, but definitely think it was a divine intervention, times, some God, energy, side by side, too, dope next to each other.
Right, he come outside, I'm right there. And that's how the bond keeps. I was like, oh, bro. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all some of my kids y'all might not know. When it comes to discipline, principles, your natural ability to succeed and want things in life, he's one of the most determined guys I know. He's so determined sometimes it pisses me off because I be like, damn. When I be slipping, he one of them guys, he'll ask you, hey, bro, you been working out? And then you'll be like, nah, this and that, da. You have 10 excuses, right? And they might be valid points, valid excuses. And he be like, yeah, bro, I feel you, but hey, man, you only got one life, bro. You gotta, keep your body in the best shape you can. And most folks take that the wrong way, but me, it's like, dang, bro, really want to see the best for the people around him. You know what I'm saying? And some people are so sensitive to somebody want better for them, but they'll back away. But instead of me backing away, I'm like, bro, this is what I need to be around day to day. When you strive for greatness, that's just a part of your reality that you have to accept. Hey, man, I'm gonna be the guy. I'm gonna be the black sheep in the family that everybody depend on, come to when they in need. And sometimes you'll run into roadblocks, and having a friend like this will give you the guidance you need to keep going on your path. So the goal between me and Kid has always been to uplift each other and to give each other knowledge. But as far as my career path, for anybody that has considered starting a family business, a body shop, a paint shop, auto mechanics, transmission shop, oil and lube, tire shop, anything of that nature are good ideas. But let me tell you things that stop businesses from progress. Having someone with authority that can't put their foot down, that don't have respect amongst the family that's a part of the business or the co-workers, and somebody that only cares about their salary. Those things like that can hurt your business. On top of having someone that doesn't have a certain upbringing to where they know how to respectfully talk to customers, because customers are your business. Without customers, you can't pay bills. You can't make profit. You can't have generational wealth throughout a lifetime of yourself and your kids. If you run a business based off, I don't care what customers think. I don't care about customer satisfaction. I'm gonna do things my way. I'm never gonna take it into these important factors into consideration. Those things like that keep your business at home. It stops your business. And nobody will be able to blame anybody but themselves because of the things they don't take into consideration.
I wanted to dive in, man, and break it down even more granular, you know, in regards to like what your actual title is, and then like what the typical day-to-day look like, you know.
Yeah, like for me, man, just body technician, but mostly I try to stay away from body work, because man, with body work is so complicated. You really have to put in the years and the effort to really learn it, how to perfect it. Because paint is way easier than just doing body work. But for day-to-day, man, basic recondition, which is
like
paint
everything
correction,
from like buffing,
buffing cars all over front to back, meaning the trunk, the roof, the doors, the quarter panels, the fenders, the hood. The worst parts of a car that you will have to deal with will be the roof and the hood. Those are the main two parts of a car that give you the most problems. I thought there was somebody calling about the car right now. No, that's not. But yeah, man, the roof and the hood, especially if you stay in areas where the sun beams down on those panels, because you have to factor in that the heat and the coat and the clear coat they basically battle. It's basically a battle. It's over time, years of time. The clear coat has so much hardening in it, which makes it lock in, what makes it the shininess lasts 5 to 10 years or however long. But when you stay in hot areas and the humidity is hot, you have problems with those panels. So that's where the recondition comes in and the paint correction. But some panels you can't even bring back to life. You know that the enamel and stuff can A through.
Oh yeah.
So you'll have to literally start over. You have to start off in the same process that led to you having a painted car, which is sand it all the way down with a DA. Then after the DA, you might put some sealer on it. After the sealer, you might go primer. Smooth your primer down, slick it out. See, it's a process. A lot of people think you can just paint cars and then paint it down. I gave it to you yesterday. Is it done Sunday? Man, it takes time. I gotta smooth it out because it's a rigid piece of anything, right? And you lay paint over it, the paint is gonna lay exactly like the surface would. If it was rough, the paint is gonna look real rough and bumpy, right? So if you clear it over the paint, the base paint, and you try to wet sand that, guess what it's gonna leave? It's gonna leave cracks in the clear coat. You know how bubbles are?
Yeah, I was just
it's gonna be like the bubble popped and exploded. And that's not something you want in the finished job,
I was about to say that.
So you have to sand each. You don't have to necessarily like smooth out the clear. You don't do that. But the sealer, primer, and the base coat need to all be slick, smooth as a baby. But it takes time. That's why most guys charge $5,000 to $10,000 for paint jobs. Yeah, with just simple paint correction jobs aren't that high. Like I tried to
like for a little scratch or like a little key mark. That ain't the same thing as what it would be for a whole door.
Yeah, we just basically do the reconditioning, headlight restoration, which is wet sanding headlights, buffing. Like I said, you get your car detailed, ceramic coated. All those things you can get.
So that's pretty much
windows tinted.
Any day, any time of the day, like or is it just straight up to 8 to 5, 8 to 7?
Nah, it ain't necessarily 8 to 5. We got family now, but hey, when that money calls, we gonna
it's time to move.
We gonna answer. You don't even have to go to school for this, son. We can teach you now.
And that was another thing. With you speaking on that, I really wanted to ask you about that. Like, if you was responsible for like training some of the other technicians too, like.
So I had a team at one point.
Yeah, I know that.
I was last survivor, but when I had a team, I wasn't the team lead, but say like the coach. Hey, I need you to these guys, right?
You wasn't really actually doing everything. You make sure everything get handled.
I was the workhorse, but it was like I was also Mr. Miyagi. You know what I'm saying?
Delegate, and then if they couldn't fix it, then you would show them what to do, and then they would.
Sometimes they wouldn't even fix it. They just come to me in panic mode.
Yeah.
Okay, they feel like, he's the best person to go to for advice for this.
Right.
And then you can be feeling like, hey man, I'm coming to be like, hey, you don't need to ask me right now, bro. You don't need to ask me right now. You know what I'm saying? And not even like on like, I ain't trying to help you, bro. I ain't trying to, you know, cause you got people like that.
Yeah.
They will have all the answers, all the solutions. They will have all the things all the ways you can do it without having the proper tools and equipment. They have all the ways and knowledge about getting the job done. And they won't help. But somebody told me this. They said a lot of times you'll be offended about somebody not helping you, but you know what it is?
They jealous. They think you're gonna surpass them.
But they also see the aura in you. See, some people have an aura for what they do, and they be like, oh man, if I teach him, he gonna beat me times 10, yep. Right? Everybody not gonna follow your ways of succeeding.
Yeah, you definitely gotta invest in yourself, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, do what you gotta do to get the results you trying to get. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. That's really been a lot of what I've been on, man.
That's why people try to hold on to you, bro, because growth scary to them too. When they see you climbing like that,
it's crazy. You said that
sitting out here with us all day.
It's been since the pandemic since I seen your ass in person. Like, nigga really been locked in for real. Like, yeah. So
look, he done got married. He done got a crib.
Got a whole 2-year-old now.
His girl both got rides. He got a 2-year-old. He got a child and another child because the dog is a child too.
Yeah, true.
Like he take care of the baby and the dog. You know what I'm saying? Right. And the bills. He ain't call me now time. Hey man, Chris, I need about 1,000. I need 1,000 to pay mortgage.
Same with you, man. You don't have a lot with your
hold it down. And I done fell out with a lot. I ain't tell you that. I done fell out. We're gonna keep this on record. I done fell out with a couple people, bro. So in anything in life, we get signs. We get signs, but you don't pay attention to those signs. Some of y'all think, oh, I'm too high in life for that to happen to me. Well, keep thinking like that. Life got a lesson for us all.
Well, man, we appreciate you, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in, and my guy Chris joining in, hopping in with us.
Definitely be back again, man.
Yeah. And
definitely be back, man.
Y'all don't forget to subscribe and like, comment. Appreciate y'all.
Share the video, man.
Peace.